I'm gonna be honest. So that right there tells me that you're dishonest. And I know somebody's gonna make an excuse. You mentioned that Sha'Carri may not have known that she was being recorded. I don't think she was, and I'm gonna tell you why, and I'm gonna show you why. When they asked her specifically, they said, "Did you hit him?" She said, "No." Did you do anything? Because they had the video and they were like trying to give her a chance to not look so crazy. They were like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "No, I'm being honest. I'm not." And when somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna give you the honest to God truth," and they flat out lying. And also, did y'all catch that? But she said, I'm gonna be honest." No, no. Like she's literally repeatedly stating that she did not, that nobody hit nobody.
Yeah, you're a coward.
I'm gonna be honest. So that right there tells me that you're dishonest. And I know somebody's gonna make an excuse. I think I saw somebody said that was it Sherlyn saying, "Have you ever seen somebody black out?" Well, she obviously didn't black out enough to not know why she was mad because she turns in the middle of the sentence. She's talking to the officer and then she turns to him and says, "You're a coward." And she's talking really fast. She's talking over the officers, not letting them finish their sentences. It seems like something's going on psychologically, and I'd love to get your assessment of that.
Guess what? Another system that's racist as well. It's the criminal justice system. It's quite common for victims of domestic violence not to call the police and not to want to press charges because they know that the criminal justice system is also racist. So in our community, a lot of times women, when they're faced with the criminal justice system, or men or victims or perpetrators, people involved in domestic violence, they aren't honest with police officers because they don't trust the criminal justice system. I mean, that's another aspect of when you want to talk about systems they know the criminal justice system admits that they are discriminatory and racist. They have admitted this. That is another possibility we haven't talked about, that it could be what happens a lot, because I used to work in domestic violence, and I used to work with a lot of male victims and female victims who would say, when the police comes around, we want to handle it with our pastor. We want to handle it internally because we don't trust that this system would be fair. And so, I mean, that's another dynamic there.
It kind of speaks to her character a little bit. The first thing she does is she tells a lie.
Or understand how some of your home life environment affects you now, and you can start integrating that. You can become healed. It's not a done deal for anybody.